We move on. Hopefully a wake-up call for the boys. Just because we won a national title last year does not mean we're guaranteed to win one this year. Mostly good news for our recruits. Love to see that. Tender status dropped from an A+ to an A. It makes sense, we lost. So, as we get our first conference game of the year, it's Arkansas State. And conference games are still arguably the most important to us. We have no hours left to use on visits right now until we lose more people off of our list. So, we're going to stay where we are. Jump right in. I did not check to see how our quarterback did in that game, aside from the interception that I threw with him. 17 to 29. Oh, so he threw 2 interceptions on his own. All right. Well, I think you might be looking at the reason why we lost, and it might not be me for throwing that interception in overtime. He had a bad game anyway. Wasn't even that great on the ground for someone that's that fast. Okay. Well, I'm not going to wait long to make that change. It's either gin and tonic or picks aplenty. I mean, gin and tonic as a freshman, kind of crazy. Picks aplenty. I thought for sure he would have been a starter. But also probably don't throw a pick in overtime. Yeah. But also, we would have had that game over and done with long before. So, you know, I am only partially to blame. Here we go. Gin and tonic. You're going to get the start here against Arkansas State. Next man up. Somebody can't get the job done. Put someone in who hopefully can. Let's do it. 5 turnovers. Look like Christmas will fumble too. There you go. Week 1 jitters. It happens. You wish it wouldn't, but it does.
Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the
see what we got.
Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this
We'll see.
We're really looking forward to this matchup.
Arkansas State.
Into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see a squad from the back, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on another team
from the Blue Devils, which is a bit better than the Moose. We dropped from number 9 in the country all the way down to number 24. So that was a pretty damaging first week. But it's early. We got time. Win the damn thing. We need a much better game in terms of ball security, that's for sure. Much better game in terms of ball security. We're up 7-0 here. 7-0 at halftime. Our offense isn't exactly clicking so far this year. We're only up by 3 heading into the 4th. Offensively, for whatever reason, we are struggle bussing. We do score there. It's 17-7. They fail to convert on 4th down. 8-game conference schedule mean Iowa play Syracuse in the top division champion. Hell of a game. There we go, boys. There we go. We're a second half team. We're a second half. Oh my God. We're a second half team.
A strong, methodical, workman-like effort.
Apparently we scored 1 point in the second.
Just get the job done and get the
Matt,
I love when you describe
no touching.
No touching! No touching! No touching! Special every single week.
No touching's good. But again, I'm a little bit concerned. They actually scored 7 in that quarter, by the way, which is out. Let's take a look at how the boys did. 20 turnovers. No turnovers today. That's good. That's much better. Gin and Tonic went 19 of 24, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Baratheon threw a couple of passes as well out of the Wildcat. You'd like to see them win that 63-7. Yeah. Gin and Tonic had a good game, though. Our running game was solid. Receiving-wise, big game for Tudaball, Piss Missile, Baratheon, each with touchdowns. So. And then the sack for Brian Vega, the only one allowed. We got to their quarterback a ton, including Pistol Pete, not gay. I don't know why that game was so close. It looks like we should have been in control of that, and somehow we weren't. At least not to the extent that we should have been. But hey, as they say, a win is a win is a win. And after losing to Duke, we will take that and run to the hills. As we do get locked out for a couple of people, or they commit, but that's okay. We were looking for space on the recruitment ranks anyway. Pistol Pete Not Gay was named Conference Player of the Week with 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss. 3 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. There you go. Way to go, Pistol Pete. As we draw Troy, we actually unlock some more coach points here. Again, we changed the XP that it hands out just to have fun. Well, where do we want to go with this then? We had talent developer. I forget what we were speccing into. Was it motivator or strategist? No, it was tactician that we were trying to fully max out. That's where we were. Let's fully upgrade our quarterbacks here. There we go. That'll certainly help. All right, what do we got recruitment-wise? We moved up 3 spots thanks to that win. OB will drop you down to 25 points like everybody else. And see just how many extra points we actually have here. Lost out on Marcus Wilkes and Indoma. So, were there any other 4-stars? No, because we looked at kickers and punters. So we'll focus on who's here. These are our easiest to get players. We could start going towards hard sell, but I want to schedule visits first. We have enough to schedule 1. It's going to be OB against North Texas. Pro potential has to be something that you care about. And then in terms of player interest, I imagine OB's still number 1. All's actually the most interested in us. Get him on 60 points. There you go, Steven. Love to get a 5-star quarterback in here. Brings up the 2-0 Troy Trojans, another conference game. Our first home game of the season. And let's see what we can do here. Let's do it. Hope for another win. Hoping we're hoping. We are hoping, we are hoping.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by
right.
And tradition.
See what they can do. Again, I mean, this is a team that should be able to just cruise their way to victories over most of these teams. I guess Duke was the exception this year. We are losing 14-0 to Troy. We are losing 17-0 to Troy on our home turf. What the hell is happening? Gentlemen. Gentlemen. 17-3 at halftime in favor of Troy. Something's not right here. We have just 127 yards. Gin and Tonic is 4 for 9 with 73 yards. We barely had the ball. We have just barely had the ball. Muted, take it easy, buddy. Appreciate you. We are allowing a shitload of sacks. I can tell you that much. Jesus. We have the only turnover of the game. Okay. Let's see if the boys can get something going here, shall we? Jin, it's not necessarily your fault, but we're looking for a spark. Pixaplenty is in. And aside from that, we're looking at the offensive line, and we're gonna swap some people out because apparently there's some decent wear and tear. We're putting in the secondary choices on the O-line. Even Javier Fuller. Apparently our O-line is fucking worn down. So, anybody else that's severely risking injury here. Tight end. Hope that Jack still has his red shirt on. Yeah, I mean, if there's anybody else to swap out here, if you guys are feeling worn down, fucking speak now or forever hold your peas, because we cannot afford to lose this game. Certainly not this badly. Gentlemen, we need a much, much better second half performance. This is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Troy's forced to punt. They got to score here. They have to score here. They went 3 and out. Last chance, boys, to score. There you go. 17-10 heading towards the 4th. Troy has to punt again. Come on, boys. Tie this up. Had to make some halftime adjustments, but we're back in it. They miss a 53-yard field goal. Gentlemen, win this game. Troy gets the ball with 2 minutes left. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I might not be able to save them, but damn it, I don't trust them. Minute 37 to go. We got all... actually, we don't. We only have 2 timeouts starting at our own 28. We can't afford to fuck around. I mean, I need to clutch up here and not blow it like I did in overtime previously. Yeah, we need to score here. Attaboy Schilling. He is a bowling ball. Ooh, the Mac patch looks pretty good on us. Can't even blame the freshman for struggling when his life is on the line. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
They got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. From the gun, running back on the move.
Not the best blocking in the world, but I'm hoping to be able to set up play action.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
I don't like the looks of that. Popped out to Verts.
On second down, wants to throw. Steps away. Got him downfield. He's running.
Let's go. Let's go.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people.
Don't know what the wind's looking like for this game.
Highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Ah, they couldn't set the edge. Timeout for Troy.
Defense calls a quick timeout.
Okay, if they're gonna do that,
about what call they were in.
see what we can do here.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Eventually, I am gonna have to check what the wind is like. It'll require using a timeout. But Baratheon gets the first down. All right. Let's find out what the wind situation is here. Only a 38-yarder. Against the wind. We're going to want to get close. I don't think we have to say there's no chance of us hitting a field goal, but we gotta get close. I don't even want to risk an RPO after what happened before. Absolutely blew it. If we stay in draw, though, at least we have audible options.
And we're running out of time. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to find a little bit of running.
They're out of timeouts here, too.
It's all tied up. This offensive line.
Just going to make sure this ball is centered.
Everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line.
Ron, Mexico. Beautiful man. Beautiful man, Ron.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This almost certainly to win the game.
I could center the ball a bit more, but I feel like we have it. Especially with our kicker's ability to slow down that meter. We did leave them with 1 second left. That should do it, dude. That kicker ability is insane to slow down the meter that much. He's awesome. Onside kick practice here.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic, but there's no
touched it first.
Situation here. He drills that right through the uprights, and David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Uh-oh. What's the yardage going to be on this?
The officials offer the
I might have fucking put them in the field goal range. There's no way. There's no way I may have put them in the field goal range here. There's no way.
And this one to bring us to a deadlock in the final moments.
He doinked it!
Badly to the left.
That would have been one of the most embarrassing clips in the history of this channel. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wouldn't have lived that down. I would not have lived that down had that gone in and we lost in overtime. That would have been an all-timer. But it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Robert Baratheon, our player of the game. Not the most impressive yards per carry, but did have 2 touchdowns. And the boys that should be 3-0 are at the very least 2-1. I can't fucking believe that almost happened. God, that Mac patch looks sexy. Maybe we'll never leave the Mac. Maybe we'll just be kings of the Mac. Thank God we made those changes again. We were down 17-3 at halftime. How did the boys do? Picks Aplenty did really well. 10 of 12, touchdown, 144 yards. Not bad at all. I mean, it's been quarterback by committee. Yeah, Waterboy again allowed 3 sacks. I think NFT, was he our starter? I mean, we made some crucial changes at the right time in terms of wear and tear and just players underperforming. Give me 1 second here. All right. Dude, we're up to level 40 already? What the fuck? Said level 50 is the max, huh? So I guess you won't really be able to spec into like an overall approach. It is best to focus on 1 or 2 things. 4-star quarterback Keenan Laerla goes to Penn State. Am I going to play Road to Glory? I'm not sure. Maybe I will tonight, maybe I won't. I'm kind of frustrated to have to recreate that character. Just because wide receiver sucks. So, App State are next. We're back up to number 16 in the country. Okay. Take a look at our recruiting here. So, Mr. Hall. Drop you back down to 25 points. See how many we have. Are any of our quarterbacks 5-star? I don't remember. I'd have to double check what they were when we recruited them. Got 100 hours here, which is plenty of time to schedule another couple of visits. I'll do it off of interest. Mr. Hall, we'll schedule you for North Texas. Hope you care about championship contender. Ron Lewis, get you scheduled for the bye week. Talk to you about proximity to home. And then the extra 20 points. We'll go back on Hall for this week. Go with a hard sell. Give me one with pro potential. Championship contender. He doesn't care about program tradition, but that's about the best we can do for him. Oops. But yeah, the road to glory. Again, I'm not against screwing around on that either. But yeah, we discovered last night screwing around on it that wide receiver is not the play. Just do not have enough control of what's going on. Quarterback, running back, linebacker would probably be the most fun. Honestly, I'm mad you can't be a kicker. Again, with the new kick meter, being a kicker in this game would be so fun. I believe this is our first ever game against App State. I believe it is. Let's take on the old Mountaineers. Also, I have no idea who the starting quarterback is this week, or if the depth chart's going to stay the same, but whatever. We'll just run with it and see what happens. Same guy. I mean, dude, you're talking about having to recreate perfection, though. That's not easy. Also, it'd be pretty boring for me to go back and be like, hey, give me 10 minutes to see the exact thing that I set him up with, you know?
We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it.
The Mountaineers
Now when you go on the
of
road,
App State.
that's when you prove you belong. As
Home of the Moth.
Squad from the back, a squad looking to put on a show. Squaring off with another team from the back, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
All right, gentlemen. We have had some rough games so far this year. How's this one gonna go? Down 3-0 at the end of the first. 7-3. 10-3 at halftime. Still not the most impressive performance. But we are winning. 13-3. 13-9 after a missed point after. Make that 20-9. 66-yard touchdown pass. It is gin and tonic that's in. Bingus piss missile with the touchdown. 3 and out for App State. We score again here. We should have the stranglehold on. 23-9 with 5:22 left. I mean, come on, boys. This has got to be a dub at this point. Fail to convert on 4th down. This game is over, right? Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon.
No touching.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they...
Thank God. Our most convincing win of the season, and you could argue it wasn't even that convincing. But we do get the job done. We do indeed. Take it. Very slow start. I mean, scoreless first, but we do win 30-9.
Team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another
No turnovers, which is always nice. Gin and tonic went 10 of 17, 165 yards and a touchdown. Baratheon for the touchdown pass today. He was 2 for 2 for 86 yards. We love those trick plays with the running backs. Running game was It was a part of it, but it wasn't dominant. And 2 to ball and piss missile with the touchdowns. O-line was much better today, at least. Still got some things to worry about. I'm still not entirely convinced. You get so much. I mean, granted, again, it's the max setting for shits and gigs, but you do get so much XP. It's fucking hilarious. Right now, we set this game up to be super duper easy mode, as opposed to trying to have a challenge, because the challenge wasn't challenging enough. Now we're just trying to build the Uber team. You make your character before or after you choose your position. After? I think. I don't remember. Contender status, back to an A+. Love to see that. Love to see it. Pistol Pete Not Gay, once again, Defensive Player of the Week. 3 sacks, 5 tackles for a total, and 1 tackle for loss. I don't know why I always try to do the first. Just not getting strong QB play. Yeah. We are back up to number 15 in the nation. Of course, strength of schedule hurting us a little bit. Let's take a look recruit-wise. Mr. Hall, as we do every goddamn week, although Influencer worked out pretty well. Get you on to 25 points. And, well, actually, because we know we can bring it down to 80. Who else? Who's in second for total interest? It is Guy. Yeah, 5 points. There we go. We'll be able to schedule 2 visits every week. Based on interest to Raphael Rabe, whatever the hell. Schedule you for the bye week just to get you here. Talk to you about, hopefully, contender status. Timmy Morse. Schedule you for the bye week. Let's talk about your pro potential. And that'll be that for that week. Let's take a look at how the boys have done so far, though. See if there's anything going on. See if there's any injuries as well. That could be playing a factor. Defensive tackle, I love you, my baby corn, did get hurt. If I had to guess, it has taken the red shirt off of the big defensive tackle, then. No, it kept Gene Parmesan as a red shirt. Okay. We haven't heard anything about these two being upset or threatening to transfer, which means they'll both be 90-plus overall next year, and at least for 2 seasons, which is incredible, right? I mean, they're going to be dominant. So quarterback-wise so far, I mean, Gin and Tonic has done well. I mean, we know that Weeks really struggled. Gin and Tonic was the quarterback this past week. Maybe we give Pixaplenty another chance. Maybe we do. I mean, it was a limited sample size for him in the game that he played, but we do give Pixaplenty another opportunity here. Blocking-wise, I mean, Waterboy seems to have been doing better after his one absolutely horrific half against Troy. I think we give Pixa an opportunity to start this next game, see if he can rise to the occasion. If not, we go back to Gin and Tonic. Aside from that, the O-line is still optimized. Okay, good. Good. North Texas, the Mean Green. Let's see what they have in store for us. We're 12 overall points better than them as we're approaching a 90 overall.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense
Pixaplenty. Is the running game issue the running back or the O-line? Not sure. Not sure. I mean, you got to figure a playbook of the AI might not adapt the best to it, but also we do have games where they put up 30 points. So I just feel like it's inconsistency. 14-0 at the end of the first. That is our best first quarter of the season. And it comes in our 5th game. 14-3, 14-10, 21-13 at halftime. Not the best. 24-13. All right, we are up by 11 at the start of the 4th. It is true, have had issues against teams that wear green, let alone if they're mean. It only gets more scary, but interception from Madagascar 2 sets us up with some good positioning for this drive. 31-13. This game should be over. This game should be over. Pixaplenty's first career start, and it's a win at home over North Texas. Good job, boys. Good job. Much better. Much better.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
On their shoulder, and I think they really
No help needed.
They had a real good game plan offensively and defensively.
Good game for Ron to the ball.
David, there were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff. Understand
Beautiful.
who's out there to make plays.
Good job, fellas. Good job. This season, still got a long way to go. We're looking good.
That's going to do it for us.
300 yards of total offense. We're definitely not getting the offense we were getting last year with Brett Cole at quarterback. Pixa. 18-24, 165 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. That's good enough to get the start again next week, I would say. I think the lefty gets another chance. Rushing-wise, well, we also look pretty good there, too. Baratheon, 5 yards a carry. That's one of the best numbers we've seen so far this year. 3 different receivers over 10 yards a catch. That was good. 1 sack allowed by Make It To Go. Yeah, that was good. Got to the quarterback a couple of times. Oh my God. Madagascar 2 with 2 interceptions. The secondary this year is a fucking cheat code, man. Like, our secondary is insane. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. I mean, I'm sure we're going to end up with a defensive player of the week when a corner has 2 interceptions, right? Okay, this was the week we were waiting for. A lot of commits. Not a ton of them to us, but that's okay. We are still in the running for a lot of people. Doogie is a shill, was named the defensive player of the week. I think the guy with 2 interceptions, Madagascar 2, probably deserved it a bit more, but that shows how good of a game we had. Doogie is a shill was the national defensive player of the week. All right. Okay, maybe there was a fumble involved or something. Interesting. So we hit our bye week with the 4-1 record. 4 straight wins after dropping the season opener to Duke. Okay, so John Gee, let's get those extra 5 off of you. See how many points we have now to schedule visits now that we have had some players come off of our list. Alex Thompson, Ron Lewis. Aw, not Ron. Doc Lamar. Afa Akwo took us off his list. That's a shame. And Amato's gone too. So we're down to 15. Bunch of 25 points. That's not bad. Get these visits scheduled here. John Gee, Utah State. Let's hope that you care about pro potential or championship contender. Ryan Sabry, Utah State. Hope you care about us being a championship contender. Wiley, Utah State. We'll go Coach Prestige. Cameron Beasley, Florida Atlantic. Proximity to home. And Josh Carney. Apparently I can't get him for Utah State, but we can go FAU. Just proximity to home. All right, leaves us with 25 extra points. And we know those are immediately going to Hall, as we'll just put him back up on 50. So we're still looking pretty good, man. I mean, we still got a lot of 5 stars on our board. We were never going to get everybody, but we are looking good. Who do we have in week 8? Who do we have? As we do get locked out for a couple. Wow, Kent State just got a 4-star gem over us? What did they give you? Fucking like Kent State just took a 4-star gem away from us. Like, did they name you the Dean? How the fuck did they do that? Ooh, boy. Wow, we're up to number 6. Taking on the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. They said skill issue with their chest. Well, good for him. I hope his family got a nice car out of it or something. Jesus Christ. All right, that brings us down to 13. Let's schedule even more visits. Barry Schrader can't go yet. Devin Mock, Utah State. Go playing style. And Aramashadu. Pretty sure that's what John Cena's theme song says. Arashadu. All right, and from there, he transfers next year. Watch, right? All right, maybe they called Saban Motors, you know? Maybe. All right, so now for the top dudes that we have left. Now's the time. Start looking at hard sell options. Stuff like that. There we go. And start, maxing out the points they have before we start looking at 4 stars. That might be good. We're going to focus on what we got here. There we go. John G. Son of Kenny. Can I hard sell you on? Hopefully pro potential and championship contender. There we go. Then we can do an extra 25 points on you. And Mr. Ryan Sabry. We sell you on tender status, coach prestige, any of those two. Hopefully he cares about brand exposure. Those extra points on to you. 5 hours left. Troy Wiley. We sell you on. We really can't. Nothing that's going to line up. So, Kent State knows where the body's been. I guess. I mean, good for them. Cool to see them get a major win like that, but not necessarily at my expense, you know? Rave, prestige, tender status, brand exposure. There we go. Okay. 13 players left. It's Tulsa. The 0-5 Golden Hurricane. Unfortunately, the Golden Hurricane is piss. Because they are not good this year. At all. Which means it would really suck to see this happen. So. Whew.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength.
All right.
Boy, do we have a fun one ahead.
The Golden Hurricane of Tulsa.
Going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team
As we head into the snake pit, as they called it.
with a lot to prove.
Or we the snake pit, even though they're at home. Who's the snake pit? Where's Jake Roberts? First quarter. Ooh, their badge, their MAC badge colors look pretty good. Oh my God, we're down 10-0. Gentlemen, they haven't won a game this season. Gentlemen. We're down 17-10 at halftime to winless Tulsa. Oh boy. Picks aplenty. He's not cooking. And apparently our running back threw an interception. All right, we'll be going for a QB change. I mean, Pixa has done really well on the ground. But yeah, we need something different. Blocking wise, yeah, we need something different. We need something different to get the boys going here. Gin and tonic's back in. I like how Jamerson Weeks was just kind of told to fuck off. One bad game was enough. Our running back Baratheon is feeling it, so we'll try to save him up if we can. Mark, take it easy, by the way. Appreciate you hanging out as always. All right, make it to go. He's feeling it, so he's out. Honestly, this tends to be the case when our O-line's not feeling 100%. Is when things tend to go poorly for us. How many drops? That's a good question. All right. There might have been some drops in there, but, you know, I'm still needing to do something to, you know, boost the team up a little bit. Only one drop, and that was Schilling. So, he did have a couple of missed throws. That's not the end of the world, but we need something to spark the team here. Third quarter, we're down by 7. It's pretty inexcusable that we are down by 7. 17-13. Down by 4, heading into the fourth. Not great. The Duke loss is something we can recover from. This would be devastating to our hopes of accomplishing anything this season. Tulsa lead by 7 with 5:47 to go. I might have to take over here because if I don't and they score, that's GG's based on time. Gentlemen, you've lost control of your destiny here. We are in the Wildcat, huh?
The ball squirts free. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds.
Woo!
And you could just feel
Well,
it.
that could have been bad. Thank God he kicked it out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter
All right.
really quickly. Get some speed.
It's our game here. Rather been lucky than good. No kidding.
You're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Our read here.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
Told him to slide, but we'll take that first down for sure.
The change as they get the first down.
Get back to the power read.
With a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, we can opt out.
I'd keep running that too.
Birds
It's
time.
obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up.
Overthrown. Intercepted. It was the right play, but we overthrew it. He was open. He was absolutely open, but it was overthrown.
INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays. Really
Not over yet, but again, I can't bail them out every time, clearly.
Hey, listen, put it behind you.
And this might be one of those times. This would be a devastating loss.
Man, how comforting is it to know that even
Shit.
if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way.
Wow.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would
What was looking like a great play to not.
to do that, David. They've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick.
This isn't good. They're doing a good job of killing time.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And a good, solid pickup there.
Okay. Over to the 4-6. We need more bodies on the line here.
Having a good coaching staff that teach these
We need more bodies on the line.
to lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Handoff from the gun.
Wow, their lineman pushed him forward.
I love when players understand situations
Holy shit, we might lose to Tulsa.
and they understand.
I mean, I know I threw an interception, but Christ, they never should have been in this scenario.
Out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs.
We might lose to fucking Tulsa. This is insane.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in
The winless Golden Hurricane.
add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we
Oh my
keep this
God.
thing ticking away? And by going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Injury timeout. All right, that's good. Tulsa had to burn one of theirs. That's very helpful.
This is a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get
We're going engage 8 here. We have to. If it's a run, it has to be stopped.
having to settle for the field goal.
It absolutely has to be.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And it wasn't.
They'll finally get
Jesus fucking Christ. We are going to lose to Tulsa.
And that's a nice
Unbelievable.
for this offense. And I tell you what,
We are going to fucking lose to Tulsa.
stringing those
I made my one mistake, and it was too little too late.
in college football and first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can
I can't believe this.
first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to power it in. He's dropped behind the line of
I mean, there has to be a turnover now at this point.
quick timeout called by the defense.
That's all we can do. There has to be a turnover.
Possible for their offense.
Holy shit, we're going to lose this game, though.
Second and goal.
I don't believe it.
Give to the running back.
There it is.
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add a little more to the lead as they are right on the verge
Wow.
of this long losing streak.
My fault for the interception, but the fact this team only put up 13 points on a winless Tulsa
They got the ball.
is the problem.
They were aggressive. They
I fucked up, but that is a massive problem. We have to score so quickly.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion.
Ben Shaw almost made it through.
As you can see, the score right
Time to air it out.
locked to a little. Let's see how this coach tries
All we
to
can do.
explain this.
We have to score ASAP.
To Kent State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping it
It is we through.
going on elsewhere. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Fuck, dude.
Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Spits it out to the back. Quick release by the QB. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw for it.
Same throw as before, and he got me again.
Picked off.
Quarterback just isn't capable of making that throw. That's twice he caught me on it.
Still on his feet.
Wow.
He's at the 20.
He got me on the same exact play.
What a great
Our quarterback just doesn't have the arm strength to get the ball there before the safety can react. He's open,
They are seizing control
but
and taking
we don't have Brett Cole anymore in his cannon of an arm.
the game showdown.
And then the offense has the lead.
Ow.
Football. All you got to do is run the clock out, maybe be conservative, run the football. They chose
It's a bit of a wobbly throw, too. A little bit overcooked, but... Die, you bastard. Please. There we go. Well, 2 interceptions from me and trying to save the day does not help. This team only putting up 13 points is fucking horrific. But again, what choice did I have but to try to air out the ball? That's all I can do. Like, we had to score quickly before they were sub 40 seconds. Because we already burned a timeout. I had no choice but to look for the throws. We didn't have time to set up anything. Nothing else we can do except try to get that play.
It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense.
Snags it on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. Touchdown!
Certainly too little too late.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down.
I mean, I did slightly overcook the 2 passes that were picked. Maybe he does have the arm strength to get it there.
Continuing to fight,
But
ball down the field, make plays.
even that was a wobbly throw, and I didn't overcook that one. So I'm not sure what to make of that, to be honest.
Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Tulsa's going to get their first win of the year. No! Yes! I finally got an onside kick! I don't even care that we lost anymore! I finally got my first onside kick! It's because of this fucking idiot. Let's go. Of all the fucking games, I finally get one. It's this one. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it.
Onside kick team comes through.
No fucking way.
A sensational grab.
He couldn't break the tackle. Jesus fucking Christ.
On the end of this.
Now we're going to put it together just in time to lose the game.
Remaining to play.
Hello, we're dead.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
We got murdered.
Out is called and the clock is down to 8.
Unreal.
Pulls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Into the end zone. And he's got
What the fuck? You made that catch?
take a miracle of Lazarus-like proportions to come back down.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This is to score and execute fast. faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Lining up for the onside kick, just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle.
And that's the game.
But the hands team is able to fall.
So close, yet so far.
Put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming.
Tulsa will get their first win of the season,
The first guys
knocking off number 6 TOUGLANE.
The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Losing to Duke is one thing. Losing that game,
Didn't work, and that seemed to be the
holy shit.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I more...
Pick 6 for freshman Caleb Sharga. Earned him player of the game.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort.
We were finally able to find our offensive touch. It was too little too late. Our second loss of the year. Wow. That 5-star quarterback looking nice right now. Yeah, because, look, again, I'm not saying I didn't throw against Duke. I kind of did. Not saying I didn't throw there. But for an 89 rated team, our offense has been super inconsistent all season long. That much is obvious. We do get our first recruit of the year. 5-star linebacker out of Hawaii, Sateki Obi. I think he was a bust, but he still looked good. Yeah, he was a bust. Whoa, no! Oh, no! Well, about that 5-star quarterback. We were in first place all season long. Washington comes in, steals them away.